Sewage treatment. Sewage treatment is actually wastewater treatment because in the groundwater or domestic waterways, it contains both organic and inorganic matters dissolved, colloidal or suspension forms, etc. It contains aerobic and anaerobic organisms which can decompose the organic matters present. In the presence of sufficient amount of oxygen, aerobic oxidation of organic matter takes place, with producing phosphate, sulfate, nitrates, etc., which are inoffensive. In the absence of oxygen, anaerobic oxidation of organic matters takes place, producing offensive sulfates, phosphenes, ammonia, etc. That means wastewater contain a lot of impurities such as organic matter, colloidal particles, suspended particles, etc. In the presence of aerobic oxidation or aerobic bacteria, some of them are decomposed to the corresponding phosphate, nitrate, etc. They are non-offensive in nature. That means it doesn't produce any smell. Whereas in the presence of anaerobic microorganism, that means microorganisms work in the absence of oxygen. It convert compounds to sulfate, phosphine, etc. All these are cause some kind of offensive. Offensive means smelling substance. Then different steps involved in sewage treatment. First method is called primary treatment. Primary treatment is actually screening or primary process. So we want to remove all the heavy, solid, inorganic impurities from the wastewater. So sewage water treatment, first step is screening or primary process. In primary process, we want to remove the heavy, solid, inorganic and small suspended particles. Second step is sedimentation. Sedimentation means sewage water is stored in large tank and kept undisturbed for 5 to 6 hours. Sedimentation. So the tiny suspended particles will settle down under the influence of gravity. Some of the particles are not settled down, so it can be precipitated out by using suitable alum, and that process is called coagulation or settling out. Anyway, in sedimentation, we want to remove the minute impurities. Either it settle down or it can be precipitated out. Two steps are over. First one screening, second one sedimentation. Third one secondary treatment. Secondary treatment can be done by biological method. That means biological decomposition of organic matter present in water. So it converts carbon substance to carbon dioxide and nitrogen substance to nitrates and nitrates. See, look at the reaction here. NH3 in presence of oxygen means biological oxidation or aerobic bacteria. In the presence of aerobic bacteria, nitrogen compounds are converted to nitrates and nitrates. Carbon is there. If carbon is present in a compound, it is converted to carbon dioxide. These two things happened in secondary treatment. Secondary treatment can be done by two methods. One of the method is called a trickling filter method. That means we can do some filtration method in the presence of oxygen. And second method is activated sludge method. Activated sludge method means we can remove the impurities present in water by the waste material obtained from the previous process. Okay. Then about two methods we already discussed. One is wastewater treatment. Primary method involves the removal of heavy solid inorganic impurities. Second one sedimentation, settling out of impurities. Then third step secondary process, biological process is there. That means a conversion or removal of impurities can be done with the presence of aerobic bacteria. At the same time, it can be done with the presence of anaerobic bacteria also. And last step is tertiary treatment. This tertiary treatment is actually chemical in nature. This is the most advanced stage of sewage treatment. One is precipitation method. So if any dissolved salts are present there, it can be removed out by precipitation method. Second one is adsorption method, means color containing substances there or chemical is there. We can remove it by adsorption by using activated charcoal. And last method is called chlorination. In chlorination, we can kill all the microorganisms present in water. But these are the different steps involved in sewage water treatment. Once again, primary treatment for the removal of heavy solid particle. Sedimentation, it is for the settling down of minute particles. Either it can be settled down under the influence of gravity or it can be precipitated out. Then third step is secondary treatment. In secondary treatment, we can done by two methods. One is by aerobic oxidation method and another one is by anaerobic oxidation method. In aerobic method, actually the carbon compounds are converted to carbon dioxide, nitrogen to nitrites, nitrates, etc. But in anaerobic method, carbon components are to methane. Okay. And last step is actually tertiary treatment. This tertiary treatment is chemical in nature. So we can use precipitation method, adsorption method, and finally chlorination. Precipitation means minute impurities can be precipitated. Phosphate like that impurities can be precipitated out. Adsorption means if any coloring agents or dissolved impurities are there, it can be removed by the using of certain adsorbents such as activated charcoal. And last step, chlorination. Chlorination we also discussed earlier because it is the disinfection method. It is actually used for killing the microorganism. Actually, this tertiary treatment is the most advanced stage in sewage water treatment.